Welcome back to Top Dog Tips. Thanks for joining us. Our dog's paws are more than just cute tiny feet. They provide cushioning to reduce stress on their bones and joints, insulation in extreme weather, and protection against rough terrain, among other things. Sadly, some pet owners often neglect it, but they shouldn't. In this video, we'll look at some of the most common dog paw problems and what you can do to prevent or treat them. But before that, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can also check out our website at topdogtips.com and subscribe to our email newsletters for more tips and tricks in raising a happy, healthy dog. First things first, how do you determine if something's amiss on your dog's paws? The most common symptoms of paw problems in dogs include licking the paw, limping or lameness, redness and inflammation, hair loss, lesions, ulcers with scabbing and blisters, discharge, bleeding, and foul smell. Cuts, tears, and abrasions are common signs of paw injuries. Your dog's pads may also seem dry or cracked or have loose skin flaps. Pay attention to your pet's nails because cracked or torn nails can be painful for the dog. They may also refuse food and play and spend more time resting and licking their paws. The 7 common dog paw problems. The first possible reason for your dog's paw problem could be an allergy. Yes, dogs can suffer from allergies like us, either from food or the environment. If your pooch has an allergic reaction, the most common symptom is itchiness, particularly on his paws. Other symptoms you may notice include ear and skin infections, as well as anal gland issues. Your dog will probably lick and bite his paws to relieve the itching, which can cause further irritation and make his paws vulnerable to secondary bacterial and fungal infections. It is nearly impossible to prevent canine allergies, but it is possible to avoid allergic reactions if and when you know what your pup is allergic to. If it happens, the first step should be a consultation with your veterinarian. Your vet will first try to find out what your pup is allergic to through tests. Then, they may recommend an elimination diet. The vet may also prescribe certain medications to help with the treatment. Cases of severe allergic reactions may require hospitalization. Bacterial and fungal infections are the second possible reason for your pup's paw problem. If your dog licks and chews his paws and you notice the nails redness, discharge, or brown discoloration, he probably has an infection. If your dog continues to scratch and gnaw at the infection, this can cause an open wound between the toes. Since bacteria and fungi normally live on and around your dog's paws, it is hard to prevent occasional infections. However, you can minimize the risks by always keeping them clean. Treat any wounds immediately because untreated wounds are a good breeding ground for bacteria and fungi. It is a good idea to avoid places where endemic fungi and bacteria reside, such as stale pools of water or running water after a strong rainfall. You should also keep your pooch away from infected animals because these infections are usually contagious. Bacterial infections are usually treated with antibiotics, which last 3 to 6 weeks. However, your dog will have to take the medication for another week after the symptoms go away. Fungal infections are usually treated with topical creams, ointments such as hydrocortisone, and antifungal shampoos. Some of them may be prescription only, and most of them contain steroids. Number 3. Parasite. Parasites like mites and ticks are common in dogs' paws, especially if your pooch spends much time outdoors. Pain and infection are the most common signs of parasite-related dog paw problems, with swelling and hair loss sometimes occurring. Ticks are especially problematic because they often embed between dogs' toes and can cause a variety of tick-borne illnesses. There are many great products for tick prevention, including different types of tick collars, topical creams, sprays, powders, and tablets. In addition, try to avoid tick-infested areas as much as possible and check your pooch regularly for ticks after his walk or other outdoor activity. You can use different mite repellents too, but it's also very important to keep your pooch away from mite-infested animals. Keep your home and your dog's quarters clean and sanitized, and groom your pooch regularly. If you spot ticks on your dog's paws, you will have to remove them or let your vet do it for you. The latter is probably a better option if ticks get between your dog's toes. If you decide to do it for yourself, well, you can use a special tick removal tool. Mites are treated with medication, which can sometimes last for months, depending on the severity of the infestation. Number 4. Nail problems. Toenails are probably the most sensitive part of your dog's paws. Even something as simple as long toenails can have negative consequences, like inflicting pain when your dog walks. With long nails, your dog is also more likely to suffer from a torn or fractured nail. This usually happens when a dog catches its toenail on something, leading to limping or bleeding. Injured nails are easy to recognize on closer inspection. Another common nail problem in dogs is ingrown nails. These happen when the nails are not properly trimmed or worn down by walking. Other nail problems can occur, like nail bed carcinoma, but these problems are quite rare. Prevention of nail-related dog paw problems is easily achieved. All you have to do is clip your dog's nails regularly. Don't let his nails get too long. Trim them as often as necessary. Of course, you have to do it the right way or you may injure your dog by accident, especially if you cut his quick and it starts bleeding. A nutritionally balanced diet with plenty of zinc and omega-3 fatty acids can keep your dog's nails healthy and strong. Application of topical ointments is usually enough to treat nail problems in dogs. If you accidentally cut the quick and the nail or paw starts bleeding, always have styptic powder or gel on hand. Ingrown toenails must first be cut and then treated with antibiotic ointments. Number 5. Wounds. Cuts, bruises, tears, lacerations, and other injuries to dogs' paws are common because dogs run around and play on different terrains. Your dog can cut itself on many things outdoors, including sticks, rocks, broken glass, and debris of any kind. While most of these injuries are not serious, you need to treat them as soon as possible to prevent infections, which, if not treated, can make the situation more dangerous. When you take your dog outside for a walk or to play, look for sharp objects that might hurt it. If you're taking your pooch running or walking on rough ground or pavement, dog shoes or some other form of paw protection can help a lot, particularly in extreme weather, such as very hot days or very cold days in winter. The first step in treating paw cuts is to clean up the wound with water or some antiseptic and remove the debris from his paw if there's any. If your dog is bleeding, apply pressure to the wound to stop it and put a clean towel with ice on it to improve blood vessel constriction. This is where styptic powder also comes in. Minor paw injuries and wounds can be treated at home, but a trip to the vet may be necessary if your dog has a severe cut and you can't stop the bleeding yourself. If your dog's cut is too deep, sutures may be required. Your vet may also prescribe antibiotics to prevent infections. Number 6. Dry and cracked dog paw pads. Dogs have strong, rough paw pads to help them get traction when they walk around. However, they may become dry or cracked for several reasons, including cold weather, hot pavement, dry air, rough surfaces, chemicals, and excessive licking. Other conditions such as allergies, nutritional problems, and endocrine and autoimmune issues can also cause dryness. Dry and cracked pads must be treated promptly because they can lead to infections and more serious complications. Keep your pet's paws well groomed and his toenails trimmed. If necessary, cut hair on his paws too. During hot or cold temperatures, you can also apply protective balms or have them wear dog booties. Clean your dog's paws with lukewarm water to treat dry and cracked pads. Then, apply a healing balm before covering them with a doggy sock or a doggy booty. If your efforts don't help, take your dog to the vet to rule out possible underlying issues and get advice on further action. And lastly, number 7. Burns. Your dog can burn his paw pads if he walks on hot surfaces like sand and asphalt during summer, but he can also get burns due to frostbite in winter. Some chemicals and de-icing salts that are not pet-friendly can also cause this problem. You may notice blisters on his pads and paws, loose skin flaps, and red patches. His paws may also become swollen in some cases. To prevent this, keep your dog off the hot pavement, limit his exposure to extreme cold, and always put protective dog boots on his paws if you must go outside in extreme weather. You can check whether it is too hot for your pooch to walk barefoot by putting a hand on a pavement. If you can't keep your hand down for more than 10 seconds, it's too hot. Petroleum jelly can be a barrier against salt and other chemicals, but if your dog comes in contact with them, wipe his paws immediately. Make sure to use only pet-friendly ice melters in your house. Minor burns and blisters can be treated at home with an antibacterial wash. After the wash, put booties on your dog's paws to keep dirt away and protect his pads from irritation. Serious burns are a medical emergency and require immediate veterinary care. Your vet will put a bandage on the affected area and treat your pooch with pain medication and antibiotics. These are only some of the most common causes of a dog's paw injury. If you see other worrying signs or symptoms, it's better to consult the vet for proper diagnosis and treatment. To learn more about canine paw health, click this link for the full article. I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. You can also check out our website at topdogtips.com or subscribe to our email newsletters for more tips and tricks in caring for a happy, healthy pup. Thanks for watching.